Bienvenidos, welcome. Today we'll be reviewing Marvel's new shitty movie, Ant-Man, Quantumania. I told you, Marvel is dying. Again, just another very, very, very fucking generic movie by Marvel over here. It's like they recorded Thor Love and Thunder and this movie at the same exact time with the same exact ideas, with the same exact director, I swear. It just felt like everything was just like par and par. Extremely comedic, even though that's honestly just Ant-Man's theme, but it was extremely comedic. It was like, and then you had the standout villain that really just stole the show, and the only reason why the movie could be somewhat enjoyable is because of the villain. Really, there's really not much else to say about that. Jonathan Majors as Kang is probably one of the best casts I've seen in the Marvel universe, to be honest, because he really seals the show and he still continues to deliver as an actor. Like in general, like he is actually fucking goated at this point. Look, the movie isn't as, I wouldn't say it is as bad as Thor Love and Thunder. Thor Love and Thunder, to be worse than Thor Love and Thunder, it should be an accomplishment. Like you should give an award for a movie to be worse than that piece of shit. But like at the same time, it's not really good. There's so many weird things happening, and then things just happen for the sake of pushing the plot. One of my bigger complaints about the fucking movie is Kang itself. Like, yes, he is very well played, he is very well constructed, and honestly, this is a movie that introduces Kong more than anything. That was the whole point of this movie. The transition from him from the first act to the last act was weird. This is not particularly a spoiler. Well, maybe it is. I mean, to be honest, I can't really talk about this movie without spoilers, but I'll give you one warning because this is my biggest complaint about the movie. Or one of. Kang at the first act felt so fucking mighty and strong, and like literally, he would literally move his fingers like half a fucking inch and you would be flying through the fucking sky. And then on the last act, he's just like got giga nerfed for the sake of the plot. Like I don't understand who the fuck made that decision, but like you didn't need to do that. There is more ways to solve the issue between how the fuck does Ant-Man beat Kang and blah blah blah, because we clearly know Ant-Man is not gonna die and blah blah blah. It's obvious. It's a generic Marvel fucking movie, but that really pissed me off because you show him so fucking mighty at the beginning, doing shit without any effort, and then at the last act that mightiness just fucking disappears and it just goes to shit. Like that's something that really 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 pissed me off. I don't know, I feel like that took me off of the movie immediately. Outside of all the fucking comedic shit that happened in the movie, all the comedic shit is just, oh my god, man, can we just let go of the comedy, man? Like you're fucking, I swear the demographic at this point, there's not even children watching these movies. I bet there's no way the majority of your fan base are grown people. Start making the fucking MCU more seriously. Start taking more seriously. Like everything is a fucking risk. There is a fear of death. Put a fear on death and put some value on these fucking people's life, because it feels like these motherfuckers are unkillable. They're untouchable. They're fucking gods within themselves. Like nothing bad can happen to them ever. And even when you think the worst is happening to them, that immediately something better happens, and that's something that happens in this movie as well. You think like, oh shit, it's over for them, and then immediately some fucking fucked up shit happens all of a sudden with no fucking explanation at all. It just fucking happens. It's like, bro, like I understand you have to like keep the positive attitude, blah blah blah, but bro, we're past that. You know what I'm saying? Like no, nobody wants that. People want to see like, well, I don't know about people, but I personally would like to see some sort of like realism to this. Like I know all of it is fantasy and whatnot, but like put some like real type of relatable emotions on these people, like the fear of life and all this shit, because clearly they don't give a fuck. Like they're just fucking fighting anything and everything, and then suddenly the fucking major villain just gets nerfed out of fucking nowhere, and then they beat him, and then boom, whoa, it's over, whoa, we win. Like that's fucked up in my opinion. Like I don't know, man. I just find it very weird, and I just wish this fucking, I just, the MCU is dying, so I can't really blame it. Whatever. I had to come back after editing to, because I did, this character, so Modoc was in the movie. He is so fucking forgettable. I fucking forgot to mention him on my first part of the review because he's so fucking forgettable and shit on the movie. So yeah, let me just talk shit about MODOK real quick. Why would you introduce MODOK as a fucking as MODOK, right? But he at the same time simultaneously is a comedic relief character. I totally forgot he was in the fucking movie, bro. He's so shit, dude. Oh, for some compliments of the movie, I gotta give some compliments. As I said, Jonathan Majors as Kang is fucking great. The visuals are pretty fucking good. Some of them are icky, but like overall, they're very good visuals. And honestly, some of the comedy, like some of the punchlines or whatever you want to call them, there are pretty good. They're pretty well set up, but it's a lot, bro. It's like out of every 5 minutes, there's two jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like except when Kang is on screen, that's when the whole thing got serious. But as soon as he was off screen, it was comedy, comedy, comedy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but at least I respect the decision on not making Kang a funny motherfucker and just making him a serious son of a bitch that could literally just destroy a whole fucking planet. Except on the last act. All in all, giving this movie a couple inches, I'll say I'll give it 3, 4, maybe 5 if I'm nice. Like I don't know. I just half of the time I was like, bro, not again. It's just a generic Marvel movie. You know, it's just a generic plot. Like if you just put a Marvel movie in your head, discounting Infinity War, just put a Marvel movie in your head, any one of them, any single one of them, that's exactly how it plays out. Exactly how it plays out. Nothing different at all. But introducing the mighty Kang. Honestly, at this point, I don't think Marvel is actually coming back at all for with the hype. I guess if they take a different route, like making the fucking MCU serious, but I don't see that. I don't see that anymore. I'm just honestly just tired of MCU movies. I mean, like the amount of shit they've thrown out for the past years have been fucking insane. Like the MCU has officially for me died since Infinity War because I didn't like Endgame. So yeah, here goes to the MCU, man. Like what a fucking disappointment. But it is what it is.